to my YouTube channel. My name is Diana, and today I'm going to discuss Mars in Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio sun, obviously this video is not for you. This is for people that have their Mars in Scorpio, which you can look at Cafe Astrology. It gives you a table so that you can figure out if your Mars is in Scorpio. And if not, just look at your natal wheel and look for the little masculine planet symbol, and then in what sign it's in, and that's your Mars in Scorpio. This also will work if you have Mars in the 8th house. So what is Mars? Mars is actually the co-ruler of Scorpio, which is kind of cool because it kind of intensifies this placement a little bit in your chart. So Mars represents your sexual levels, passion. It's how you react when you're angry, when you're frustrated. It's in a woman's chart, you know, what type of masculine energy she's attracted to. And Scorpio is the Scorpio is the sign of possessiveness. It's the sign of strong protection and becoming one with another person, of deep psychological thoughts and pathways in the mind, like traumatic life-changing events where things die in your life and then they're reborn. The Scorpio represents all that. It's about shedding and becoming or growing as a person, but in really like strong intense ways. So Mars in Scorpio at 10-10, they're in the 8th house. It really can intensify all of that. Mars in Scorpio makes a person really, really strong-willed, really, really powerful. Mars is all about, energy levels and getting shit done. And when it's in Scorpio, it really gets shit done. It doesn't lose focus. Enemy, you best bet that they're gonna hurt you, or they're gonna seek some type of revenge with what really, really, really hurts you, like where it's gonna sting really bad. So when Mars in Scorpio gets mad, you're not gonna see that they get mad. They're not gonna lash out physically. You might not even know it until months later that they were planning revenge. And the thing with Mars in Scorpio is that they have the ability to put so much energy into the psychological factors of a person. That's why they can be really interested in astrology, in personality types, in psychology. Use all of those psychological things and psychological gifts and astrological gifts even that they learned, and at the time they didn't even know that they were going to use it for manipulation or for revenge, but it really comes in handy, and they kind of have a natural gift for that. Even if they don't necessarily sit down and study psychology, they automatically observe people and study their body language, and just even maybe now that we're in the age of the internet, they really know how to get to the truths of a person. Mars in Scorpio knows how to dig deep. They know how to investigate, and they know shortcuts to investigation. An adrenaline rush from figuring out stuff and investigating, and then finding out that their conclusions were correct the whole time. I wouldn't recommend that. Now, sexually, Mars in Scorpio, I think of there's different types of sex, right? I think of cuddly sex with a Cancer. I think of romantic sex with Pisces, Libra, or even Taurus, but with a little bit more passion. But then or you have fun sex with Sagittarius, where you laugh and giggle. But then there's Mars in Scorpio, or there's Scorpio energy, which sex is all about connecting with another person, and becoming one, and having that passionate force, but also, maybe getting thrilled through pain. And it's kind of if you have your Mars in Scorpio, I bet that your orgasms are 10 times better than the average orgasm, because that's really when you get to release and you know, become one with another person, I would think. So I mean, I hope that this makes sense. Like I'm a Scorpio, so I have a strong 8th house, so I can really picture what it's like. But it's honestly, sex is not just sex. Sex is really, really important to them, and that's why they can refrain from sex, because they feel like they don't appreciate them, or they feel like they're gonna hurt them. Then they'll stop sex and they'll only give it to somebody who they deserve. They don't really like sleeping around, because sex holds such high value, and they know the power that they bring into sex, that if somebody is not appreciating what they're giving in sex, they're not going to want to do it with them. Because honestly, Scorpio can also be a really insecure sign, but you're never going to know, because they have all of these vibes of sexual vibes and these strong vibes going out into this world. People don't mess with them, afraid of getting hurt. So they put out all of this strong energy to protect themselves. Mars and Scorpio women can really be attracted to men that you know, are kind of mysterious, they're kind of sexy, kind of powerful, that they are you know, kind of like emo looking dudes, or that's like an exaggerated version, but somebody who is sexy, but they know that they hold a lot of power, even somebody who can dominate them and who can overpower them. A Mars in Scorpio loves that protection from a man, and possessiveness can kind of turn them on, and they kind of want that. Now, a Mars in Scorpio, like I said, they naturally like are gonna attract a lot of people, but they really know how to filter out the bad people for the ones that are worth it, and their intuition is usually right. So with the Mars in Scorpio, they definitely expect loyalty, they expect devotion, and they expect somebody who can handle their strength. So that was my description for Mars and Scorpio. I hope you guys enjoyed.